Good afternoon. This is Mohammad Firoz, principal of MRD International School. So just let's move towards the school. So as you can see that on our right hand side there is a volleyball court. It is a proper area for our students. They can easily play over there. And on when we look after toward the left hand side, we having the swings for our small kids. And the small court is also there for the badminton. Those students who are interested to play the badminton. Now let's move to the office area. Pause continue. Start using it. This is our office area. So we having the proper place for our parents and visitors who used to come to our school. If they want to make that contact with our accountant or might be our receptionist place. So we having the very vast area for our all visitors and parents. This is the ramp for our all those students who need some special needs, so especially for the CWSN child. So ramp is over there. So with the help of the wheels, they can easily access towards the main building. Part of the art and craft which is made by our students only. So now we are in the chemistry lab. He is Mr. Mayank Agrari, PGT Chemistry of our school.
Hello sir, good afternoon. This is the chemistry lab where we can do the practical of the class 11th as well as class 12th and including the class 9th and 10th. And now I can tell you each and every practice what we do in the chemistry lab and how we can perform the each and every practical by the help of the apparatus. Okay sir. This is our rack where we can put some reagents, put some chemicals. This is our burette stand with the burette. We can do perform the practical of titration, which is in the class 12 board examination. Every rack has consists each and every burette, so student can easily perform every experiment very clearly and perform each and every evolution well up to date. And this is our test tube rack where we can put all the test tubes. This all pipette rack where this is used by the class 12 student. Purpose, we are using the Bunsen burner instead of we are using the split burner because class 12 students casually to perform the experiment by the help of the Bunsen burner. Inbuilt and totally operated by the gas. This is the automatic heating device. We can heat every reagents by the help of the heating device. This is totally fully electrical device. This is the electronic weighting machine where the student can weight the all the reagents very clearly. And this is the split and this is the distilled water. This is the project and assignment which are made by the class 9, 10 and 11 class student, just like the Thomson model of atom. This is the structure of atom which is in the class 9 to up to class 12, and this is the states of matter where the student easily understand what it means of states of matter and how many types of states. This is the Bohr model of atom. This is in the class 11 as well as in class 12. So easily can understand what it means of Bohr model of atom and what is the advantage. So next is the model periodic table, which is main basic necessary for the chemistry. Where the student can learn about the every element and its properties. So this is the electronic configuration. We can use in the electronic configuration in the class 11 as well as class 12. So student can learn the above principles and the Pauli exclusion principles easily. This is the discovery of electron. It is in the class 9 as well as in the class 11. So student can learn about the subatomic particle. Afterwards, this is Thomson model of atom which is made by the class 11 student, and she explained easily what it means of the Thomson model of atom, where we can draw back of the model of the atom. And this is just a small chart of the structure of atom, purification of water, which is also in the class 12, sir. Sir, this is the Rutherford nuclear model of atom, which is in the class 11. Sir, this is small chart like nuclear energy, manufacture of steel, process of fractional distillation, structure of atom. So student can learn each and every topic very clearly to come and perform in a chemistry lab. And this is the mole map where student can easily understand about the mole and what is the mole factor and mole characteristics. And this is the small chart which is put on the wall.
Drinking. So as we have drinking water facility and even for the hand wash for our students. Now let's move toward the physics lab. It is on the second floor. This is our physics lab, and Mr. Siddharth Chaturvedi is a PGT physics of our school, and Mr. Vivek Pandey, lab assistant of physics lab.
हाँ बोलिए.
This is sonometer used to find the frequency of decibel. The component of the sonometer is weight, resonance, and this stopwatch. This is a battery regulator used to convert the AC current into lower DC voltage or lower AC voltage. As you can see here, this is the AC output and this is the DC output. Okay. Next, this is a meter bridge. Meter bridge is basically based on the Wheatstone bridge, and it's used to find the resistivity of any conducting materials like wire, etc. The component and parts of this meter bridge is the branches cell, the node, and the cathode inside this jar. And this is the rheostat with the manometer and voltmeter. This is Ohm's law operators. This is Ohm's law operators basically used to find the relation between electric potential and electric current. And sometimes it's also helpful to find the resistivity of given wires. I have two Ohm's law operators. Basically, it's used in 10th and 12th standard. Next, this is once again I have a opportunity as I told you previous. Next, operator is traveling microscope. It is one of the very important device of my lab. It used to find the refractive index of any glasses. Using this traveling microscope, we can calculate the refractive index of glass or any transparent material with the help of a point and some lycopodium powder. As you see here, this lycopodium powder is separating on this traveling microscope. Next, this is optical bench. Optical bench is basically used to find the focal length of concave or convex lenses. And are you looking here? This is the lenses which will be used by student to find the focal length of the two optical lenses, and we are looking about the lenses. I am going to reduce this area. This is the practice lens area where you can calculate the micro weight like any very small masses in gram or milligram. Once again, I have a pad, okay, drying pad or drying board where we calculate the minimum deviations, minimum angle of deviation of any prism using the formulas. With the help of this scheme, we find rays, direction of rays and calculate the minimum angle of deviation. This is the screw gauge. Screw gauge used to find the thickness of any cylindrical object. This is spherometer. The spherometer used to find the radius of curvature of any curved surface like convex mirror or concave mirror. Once again, I have a vernier caliper. It is a very nice instrument to find the distance, or I can say very micro lengths or the thickness of any cylindrical object. Once again, I have cunning forks. Cunning forks, as you know, it used to find the sound energy by vibrating this cunning fork on any rubber pad or any hot wire. Once again, I have this potentiometer. Potentiometer is a nice device for electrical study. This used to calculate EMF of any unknown cell. So I am taking here two unknown cells. This is Daniel cell. Basically, the component of Daniel cell is concentrated H2SO4, which will be diluted by our student, and the calcium chloride. Okay, and this Daniel cell contains a salt rich, and this is the Lancer cell. The Lancer cell contains water with electrolyte like ammonium chloride. Okay, so I have two set of potentiometer, which I told you, which used to find the EMF of unknown cells. My lab is well equipped. I keep some safety devices like fire extinguisher to control any fire if accidentally take place inside my lab. Please come here. Ask other operators inside this Almira to evaluate different type of calculation for my student. Thank you, sir. This is my stock register where I put the information about the operators available inside my labs.
Biology lab. She is Miss Durbi, PGT Biology of our school. So she will introduce about the biology lab.
Hello everyone, today I am going to introduce the whole thing which has been kept in the biology lab. Here you can see the different type of spotting, and the first is the Sporidion, which belongs to the Orthopoda phylum. Next we have the Unio, and which belongs to the Mollusca family. After that you can see the Scorpion, and next you can see the Scaris male, and there's a female. The male looks like the bigger as compared to the female, and it both belongs to the Nematode family. Right? Next we can see the Rogufish, and it is easily available everywhere. Now you can see the upside there has been the chart and photos has been pasted. On the upper side you can see the structure of the brain. Next you can see the structure of the ear. First thing I want to just tell you that the need of that so that children can easily get to know what are the things inside the brain or inside the ear. So how does the function different. You can see the vertebral columns. Next you can see the endocrine system. After that the chart of the pregnancy, that's internal. And next you can see the different kidney works and the function, how to label out. And there is the rib cage, the front view and the rear view, or the front view and the dorsal view. And after that you see the skeleton system. Now again we have the different types of spotting. That is Scaris female again. Then this is a prawn, it's a prawn. And after that it is a Hydrilla, which belongs to the kingdom Plantae. And next we can see the Oventia, which belongs to the phylum Mangoliphyta, and it is a cactus plant, type of a cactus. And after that we can see the lichen, which does a symbiotic relationship between the algae and the fungi. And last we have the snail, and the upper side you can see the structure of the tongue. Next you can see the digestive system, the male urinary system, the lungs, how does the lung function out and all. And you can see the female urinary system. So there is two difference between that. The female urinary system is slightly different from the male urinary system. And now you can see the skeleton. And last you can see the nervous system. So here this side is all belongs to the zoology. You can see the different type of catheter which is used for the staining or other thing. The first is you can see the sucrose, and there is the other catalyst, the boric catalyst or the orthoboric acid. Next we can see the ethanol. After that we can see the sodium hydrogen carbonate. Then there is the glycerol, and next we have the sodium carbonate anhydride group. And after that you can see the starch, sodium lauryl sulfate, sodium hydrogen carbonate, and Benedict reagent. And next we have the safranin. Safranin is very much important for the staining purpose. And second last you can see the Benedict reagent. And the last you can see the ammonium bromide. The Benedict reagent is used to clean out the wastewater and the fungi and enzymes which are present in the wastewater. And the ammonium hydride work is also the same as the Benedict. Now you can see the microscope, and the microscope is a compound microscope. The thing where which I have covered, it is known as a handle. Here you can see the eyepiece, and there is a nose piece, and there is a mirror, and there is a base which used for, and the use of the microscope is that the student Next, we can see the teeth, the skull, the flower, anatomy of a dipod tooth, anatomy of the monopod tooth, the spinogyra, then the gallbladder and the scalene, then the matriarch, male reproductive system, structure of the nose, circulatory system, and muscular system. I want to show you that this all the active sites which are the very beneficial for the students so that they can get to know. Then there are the different sites on the slides. You can see the oscillator of the alga and the protozoa and different types of sites in the honeybee. The next we can see the blastula. Okay, thank you for having me.
This is our classroom. For very spacious, we have the proper windows also, so they can get the proper ventilation. On this side, that side also, you can see that air can easily pass from that. We have kept two doors for the access of the students and teachers. So we have a very vast area for our student and proper space to utilize the things in a proper way, and even teacher can easily access to each and every child. There is a proper space between the benches also. So that's all from our classrooms. Our computer lab, it is a vast area. As you can see that we are also having the facility of the online UPS. So throughout the period, even in the unavailability of the electricity, they can utilize the computer in a very easy way. Now let's, I will shift the things towards the Deepak sir. He is a PGT computer in our school. So rest of the things he will explain.
Actually, we have a vast big computer lab, okay, and we have a very set of computers so that the students can do the practicals and clear their doubts. We have a chart so that we can explain the things how they can manage and how can they use the computers. So as you have seen that internet facilities are also available here in our lab, okay. So the students can utilize the things very easily, okay, from the ground level, and we also try to solve their day-to-day and day-to-day problems. Here we have also a set of systems so that we can explain the logics and the things that is going on the 10th standard and the 12th standards. That is, we also try to cover the syllabus that is for the norms of the CBSE, and we just try to solve their day-to-day and web technology. We also use the web technologies and the
Air conditioner facility.
we are also have the air conditioning facility here, so that it is totally accommodated to the environment, and so that students can easily perform the work without any hesitation and without any hindrance here. So we have a set of computers.
So this is our the boys washroom. You can see that there is a proper urinal system for our students. Music. Now we are in our music room. So it is a very vast area in which we have done the green carpeting for our students. So they can sit over here in a very comfortable way. Now this is our Jaya ma'am. She is a music teacher of our students. So Jaya ma'am, just introduce about all the things which you have in our music room.
ये हमारा म्यूजिक रूम है और यहाँ तरह तरह के कई इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, जिसमें ड्रम है, कॉन्गो है, हारमोनियम है, ड्रम है, कैसियो है और ड्रम और बीट बॉक्स, जिसके माध्यम से हारमोनियम के माध्यम से हम बच्चों को वोकल शास्त्रीय संगीत की शिक्षा देते हैं और बीट बॉक्स से उसका लय भी बताते हैं कि हाँ कैसे हमें लय से गाया जाए, कैसे लय को पकड़ा जाए। आइए ये तबला, जिसे शास्त्रीय संगीत में हम ताल के माध्यम से बीट करते हैं, ये ढोलक है और ये गिटार। ऐसे कई तरह के इंस्ट्रूमेंट हैं जिनके माध्यम से बच्चों को शिक्षा दी जाती है। ऐसे बात लीजिए सर, कुछ भी कि हमारे यहाँ डिजिटल ईद भी लगी है, इसके माध्यम से हम लोग डांस को बच्चों को सिखाने के लिए बच्चे देख के भी डांस कर सकते हैं, जिससे बच्चों को बहुत आसानी से डांस करते हैं और सीख पाते हैं।
Now let's move towards our library. So now we are in the library. She is Sipra, librarian of the MRD school. So she will tell you about the library and the content which she has.
यहाँ पे सारे ये हमारी लाइब्रेरी है जहाँ क्लास वाइज बुक्स रखी गई है और यहाँ पे बच्चों के बैठने के लिए प्रॉपर चेयर टेबल विंडोज यहाँ पे सब कुछ करने की उपलब्ध है। जैसे साइंस है यहाँ रखती रहती है, छोटे बच्चों की भी स्टोरीज की बुक्स हैं और क्लास वाइज भी बुक्स रखी हैं। उसके लिए डेली बेसिस पे न्यूज़पेपर्स भी आते हैं, जिसमें से ये कुछ न्यूज़पेपर्स हैं यहाँ पे रखे हुए हैं। हिंदी के भी न्यूज़पेपर्स आते हैं, इंग्लिश के भी न्यूज़पेपर्स आते हैं। यहाँ कुछ मैगजीन्स हैं, जैसे हो गई यहाँ छोटे बच्चों के लिए होगी बालहंस, चंपक, और जो कंपटीशन लेवल की तैयारी कर रहे हैं बच्चे उनके लिए होगी प्रतियोगिता दर्पण। जो जिनका प्ले में इंटरेस्ट है उनके लिए होगा क्रिकेट टुडे। यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट और टीचर्स दोनों ही बैठ के आराम से स्टडी कर सकते हैं।
बच्चों के पढ़ने के लिए नेक्स्ट एजुकेशन का आपने जो पैकेज दे रखा है, जहाँ पर बच्चे डिजिटली फॉर्म है, एज यू नो दैट द चिल्ड्रन कैन इजीली लर्न द थिंग्स बाय व्हेन दे यूज टू वॉच द वीडियोज एंड दे कैन हियर द थिंग्स बाय देयर ओन ओनली. So we having the digital, you can say, content also, and they will have a proper space in which they can sit and just watch each and everything in a proper way. We also have the separate toilet for the staff and even for the girls also. Side we having a separate toilet washroom for the boys also. This one is for the boys. Now let's move to the art and craft room. This is the competition which is held inter-house. So it is made by the Hope House, and on that side, on the next page, have one more painting which is made by the Noble House students. So these all are the students who participated in that. On this floor, we also have two more paintings of the two different houses. As you can see that it is made by the Unity House. These all 5 children are in that. So they have made the painting on the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and on this side, one more social issue we wanted to raise out to help our students. So we can say that say no to the plastic bags, which is made by these all students. How it up?
सर एक हाँ सर शुरू।
Now we have the art and craft. As you can see, it is very decorative and made by our one of the hard working teacher, Mr. Umakant Pandey. He is the art teacher in our school. As you can see that it is one of the very attractive room in which he has used several paintings which is made by the student also, and some of the things made by him also. On this side you can see that it is one of the project which is made by the students under the guidance of the Mr. Umakant, which is based on the smart city and smart village, which will have each and every facility. On this side you can see that under the social science division, the student has made out wanted to raise out some of the social issues, you can say evils such as dowry system and child marriage. On this side you can see some of the people having the myths on the cats when they used to cross the road, and even the child labor. So these type of the social issues they wanted to raise out through the models. Now this side we having the craft presentation which is made by the Umakant sir. Rest of the Umakant sir will tell.
यूज़ किया है, फ्लैश किया है, ये पेन स्कैन उन्होंने बनाया है। जो पेपर वगैरह हम पेज पे दिखाई देते हैं, तो पेन स्कैन बनाया गया है। ये पोर्ट जो बच्चे कहीं देते हैं उससे बच्चे यूटिलाइज करके दिखाएंगे। ये टॉवल्स है, अपने घरों में यूज़ करते हैं, उसके बाद नहीं करते हैं उसको। टॉवल सीमेंट से मैंने ये पॉट रेडी करवाया है बच्चों को, बच्चों ने खुद किया है। ये पॉट्स हैं और ये मधु पेंटिंग, पोस्टर पेंटिंग बच्चों ने, सारे बच्चों को हमने बनवाया, सिखाया है बच्चों को। ये तो ये शॉर्ट बोर्ड डेकोरेशन जो भी जितने बोर्ड्स यहाँ पे रेडी किए गए बच्चों के थ्रू किए गए हैं, हमने बच्चों को रेडी करवाया।
Utilizes our walls by spreading the messages. We wanted to motivate our children in a different way. So throughout whenever they used to come to the school, they will watch very easily and just understand the things which we wanted to get from all those students. These are the classes for our small students. You can see that attractive walls are there and different paintings, which with the help of these paintings they can easily understand the concept and they can learn the things very easily. Each and every wall of the school, so you can see the different paintings and through the alphabets we wanted to create the you can say attractiveness among the students, so they can understand and they will love to come to the school where they will see all these things. This is the parts of the body, this is the digestive system and this is the respiration system. These are some of the national symbol which we just made on the walls. This is the lotus, national anthem, flag, the national fruit mango, tiger and banyan tree, and the national bird that is the peacock. Now some of the social issues which we have that is the water pollution, air pollution, sound pollution, and again the life is different. This is our activity room in which we made several paintings and drawings which will attract the student. They love to come to the activity room and they enjoy each and every second. You can see that in the digital content, with the help of the different lines, the students can learn the things very fast. That this is our assembly area and there the shade is over there, so even in the hot climatic condition and even the rainy season the student can stand over here and they can conduct the prayer in a very easy way. Now let's move towards our field for the outdoor games. Games room, now we having the walls throughout the all sides of our school. You can see that. Support which we have provided for our CWSN child, they can just take the support of this and they can easily have such things. Now in this also we have provided the support facility to our CWSN child. Again, we have provided the supporting facility to girls' child also, if they are having some special needs. We are providing the flush system and the supporting facility to the girls who need special needs. In which we are having the indoor games facility. So we are having 4 different sets of the carrom board and the chess also. Badminton rackets are there, hula hoop and cricket bat is also there. With the tennis ball. Family we also used to take the weighting of the students and even we have the volleyball for our students. This is our composite science lab. So sir will explain about all the parts.
Good afternoon sir. This is the science composite lab and here we can do the practical for especially for the class 9, 10 as well as class lower class also like 6, 7, 8. Sir, in this lab we can use the physics, chemistry and biology apparatus and first we introduce our chemistry apparatus. This is sir our chemicals where student can know about all the chemicals and all the chemical formulas. Sir, this is our test tube where student can perform the various practical. Sir, this is the tripod stand where we can put the spirit lamp in between and student can decompose all the reactions can be done. So this is the round bottom flask to explain the students how we can titrate. So this is the measuring cylinder. So this is the laboratory thermometer. We can know the melting and boiling point of particular solution. So this is a digital meter where you can measure all the reagents. This is the funnel. This is the spritzer. This is the reagent bottle. We can put all the chemicals in the form of solution in it. This is the spirit bottle, and sir, this is the distilled water. Okay, sir. We are going to the biology lab. Biology composite lab. This is the skeletal system where we can explain all the things in the skeletal system. What is the part and what is the function of the skeletal system. Next to go, sir, our physics lab. Sir, this is our prism, and this is our speckle mirror where you student can easily know about the prism and the mirror. This is our magnet. There are so many types of magnet. This is a compass, sir. This is the spring scales, and
mathematics lab. So sir will tell you about the each and every equipment, whatever sheet he has.
Okay, this is the figures which we are using a counting of numbers and collection. This is product which we are using mechanical. Compass which we are using a circle. That is the shape of cuboid, which has we have find the surface area, volume, and that is the shape of cube. That is the shape of cylinder, which we are using a surface area, volume, and total surface area. That is equilateral triangle, which is all sides are equal, which are helping to explain everything. That is scalar triangle, which have all sides are unequal. That is a line, which we have made a line segment, line, and etc. That is hollow hemisphere, which I am using a hollow ball as a particle. That is hemisphere, which is a half part of a sphere, where we have connect the both. That is one sphere.